1, 2, 3, come on!
Hello. Today I'm going to make, how are you guys? A bracelet. So here's the bracelet. Now that's very large. So it's going to go around my wrist like this, you know? See? And I'm going to decorate this with a bunch of Swarovski crystals, guys. Which is going to be a lot of Swarovski crystals. Like a lot of money's worth. But I'm going to try it. And I don't know what kind of crystals I'm going to use yet. Like, I mean, what colors? Probably a multicolored one. So we're using Stone Coat Countertop Art Coat. Ultra UV Protection resin. 1-to-1 ratio, A and B. This is the half-gallon ones. And I bought it from our lovely people from artisttilldeath.com. Our YouTube people from Artist Till Death. That's what they're called. They are awesome resin people, resin painters, resin artists on YouTube. Check them out. They are fantastic. So I don't think we need more than an ounce of this stuff. Maybe 2. I'm going to put 2 ounces in here. So 1 ounce of the A, 1 ounce of the B. I have another mold that I might use. And so we're just going to put it clear. And then we wait till tomorrow, see what it looks like. And then I'm going to add the crystals. Okay, so let's get at her. This is a cup that has all the measurements. So first we put in the A. We go to 1 ounce. Now, I'm not going to be using a heat gun on this. Usually you do with resin. So I put this in a hot bath to try to get as many bubbles as I could out. But as I see it, there's still lots. So that's not good. So hopefully all the bubbles come to the surface, but it doesn't really matter because I will be covering it all with crystals, so you won't be seeing the bubbles anyway. Thank the Lord for that. And then going with the B. Whoa, slow down. And there we go. Thing about resin, it's very sticky. And then you make sure to stir this for 3 minutes. Now, you're best to do it really slowly so that you don't add more bubbles to it. But believe it or not, I actually put it in a warm bath and in a hot bath to get the bubbles out, and it didn't work. Usually it's supposed to work. I see I'm actually taking some of the bubbles out right now, so that's not too bad. So you continue to stir this on the sides, in the middle, at the bottom for 3 minutes straight until it becomes clear again. There's no films, stringy things inside, until it becomes clear. Right now it's very white. It has a bit of a scent. You should be wearing a mask. I never do. But make sure that your place is well ventilated. My God, I can't talk today. So I have a window open. I'm not in my studio. I'm upstairs in my salon. Just doing a very small project, so. I might just let this sit a little bit. I don't have my torch with me up here. I could have torched. Maybe I'll take a lighter. I'll go get the barbecue lighter. And maybe just light a little bit. Oh, like I said, it doesn't really matter for the bubbles right now, because I will be covering with stones. And this bracelet's not going to be sold anyways, it's just for me. So, if I was to sell it, then of course I would try to take all the bubbles out. I would use a torch on it. Inside the cup. Without melting the cup, and that's very difficult to do. You have to do quick zaps. You don't leave it on. It's becoming clear now. Can't stand those bubbles though, there's quite a bit. Quite a bit. So I'm going to let that sit for a little bit. We'll get a, what do you call it? Alcohol wipe. Wipe down my bottle. So I will be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm back and I tried to heat it up and I just melted my cup. So really, forget it. There's still quite a bit of bubbles in there. I really should go downstairs and get my torch. I'm not gonna bother. Okay. We will do this and get it over with. Oops. Maybe an ounce was enough. it go all on the sides there. Pretty sure you would not be able to put gel or acrylic in this. It's too tiny of a slot. Not to mention you'd be using a lot. Once I get my ring molds in, we'll have to have a look at those too. Let that sit a minute. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, that's good enough. Put that to the side and that'll wait till tomorrow. Now, I don't have very much left here, but I'm going to put it in this mold anyway. It'll just be a small little ring. But I have some glow-in-the-dark Kiara Sky shiny little stuff here. Now, I don't know if acrylic powder will work in this. Give it a try. Worth a shot. Now this I'm going to use as a sun catcher. I have some glow-in-the-dark beads, and I'm going to decorate that around it, just for something different. Oh, I shouldn't be stirring so quickly, but it doesn't matter. The beads will cover those whole bubbles. Like I said, this is for me. It's not for anybody else, so. Look how pretty that is. This will be in my bedroom, and at night I can see it. It'll be cool. Now there's not enough resin in this to make the full mold. It'll just be a small, small, small one. But that's okay. My light went out. It's because I don't have enough memory, but that's okay too. All right, so let's just pour that in. Try to get as much as I can. Oops. And we don't want that in there. So I'm going to put a few glow-in-the-dark beads as well. Just for something to do. I don't know what that's going to look like, but worth a shot. The mold is not full, but you know what? What I could do is wait till tomorrow and then fill it. We'll see. That's worth a shot too. So now I gotta get my beads. I'll be right back. Okay, so here they are. I don't know if you can see that, but these glow in the dark. So we're gonna give that a try. Yeah, I kind of figured they'd probably sink to the bottom. Might have to wait a little bit. Okay, so I decided to put these flakes in that bracelet. And as you can see, all this has some crystals in it. And they all sunk to the bottom, so I should have waited until it hardened a little bit before putting it in. And then I filed it down a little bit more. It actually needs a little bit more filing. So then I started putting some rhinestones here. So I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with this yet. I'm going to keep going and figure out maybe adding more rhinestones. I'll have to straighten it out a little bit more because I cut it. It was way too thick, way too big. So I cut it. So I'll have to straighten it out a little bit more. I'm still not sure at all what I'm going to do. Please don't look at these ugly nails. Anyways, I still haven't done them. Anyways, I like the flakes, but it's too bad they all went to the bottom. I'm very disappointed in that. And these are not bubbles. These are, well, some of them are bubbles, but it's the glow in the dark. I put a little bit of glow in the dark pigment in it, this stuff. But I'm not sure it's going to work because I didn't put a lot in. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm doing. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing. It's just I should have waited to put these in, is what I should have done. Anyways, I'm going to keep going and see what I'm going to do with these. I have no idea yet what I'm doing as far as decoration on the, what do you call it? I know my table's a bit of a mess too. But anyways, I also have, these are all glow-in-the-dark crystals that I put under the UV lamp a while ago. There's all kinds of colors. This is the one that I put the little gems in. See how cute that is? And they did sink to the bottom, but it doesn't matter. They came out really cute. Look how cute that is. But they do not glow in the dark. And I put some mylar in there as well. That is really pretty for a sun catcher. And at night, it'll glow. So I'm going to put this in my living room. I think it's perfect. I think it's really cute. So this will be in my living room in my window. I really like it. I think it's really adorable. But this guy is a real glow-in-the-dark one. And there's nothing in it right now, on it right now. What I'm going to do is I might add, you know, the glow-in-the-dark stones on it. I don't know yet. I'm going to try. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some glow-in-the-dark pigment, acrylic, and I'm going to add some flowers. I'm going to try to make some flowers. And then use the little rhinestones on them. And use this as a little... I have a fan in my room that has a string, and it goes right over my bed. And I'm going to use it as a catcher to pull my string at night if I get cold or warm or whatever. Anyways, that's what I'm going to try. And so here's some beads, some more Swarovski crystals that I might put on the bracelet. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'll talk to you guys after. Okay, so remember, this is my first attempt at making a bracelet. I have never done this before in my life. So it is not the best at all. And I'm not done. So what I've done is I really don't like this because of the fact that it didn't go down, you see. So I do like the top, and it's too bad it doesn't have it here. But you do what you got to do. So I'm putting the Swarovski crystals on. Now at first I tried the diamond glaze, and that really sticks well, but it takes a while to dry. Now the problem is the in-between. Like, you can really see a lot of it, which is not good. I didn't put a very thin layer. Now, excuse me, had that been thin, it would be nicer looking. So there's my problems there. That's where my issues are. It's not very nice looking, like the in-between, you know what I mean? So then I got a little bit more creative and decided to use the bling gel. And then it started getting a little bit better because I was doing thinner layers. So it seems to be a lot cleaner. So that's a little bit better there. It's cleaner looking here. So remember, prototype, first attempt. So there's one strip of pink here, light pink, and then a darker pink. So I do 4 rows, and then I put another pink kind of thing. So I will just show you guys quickly what I'm doing. So I'm taking the gel. And then I'm doing a very thin layer, so I'm trying not to hit the crystals. Around it is fine, but you try not to, and then thin it really out so that you're not, you know, making a gunk of a mess underneath. And then really thin it out. And of course you have to cure this, so you don't forget that. And what I do is I quickly cure, like I zap cure it. How do you call that? Is it called zap curing? I think that's what you call that. No, it's quickly cure. 10-second cure, whatever. I call it zap curing. There's something on this and it's bugging me. It's like a hair or something. So then I thin it right out, like, there it is. So that it's a thin, even coat. And then I put it back down. Then I grab my crystals. I'm just waiting on smaller pencils, wax pencils from Amazon. So that it's easier. Like these are little, this picker is a bit too, oops. This is what you don't want to do. So that it's easier to pick at. This is a bit too large. Mind you, the stone's big, so it's not so bad. So I bought myself some magnifying glasses for the smaller jobs, for smaller crystals and things like that. I don't need that today. I'm hoping you guys can see what I'm doing. Then I just try to align them, making sure that they're all even with the others. And I do have another layer here. Okay. Yes, I will do my nails sometime soon. I just got a bunch of glitter bells that I want to do an unboxing as well. And I also received Kiara Sky. Was it Kiara Sky? No. What do you call her? E-Nail Couture. A few things from E-Nail Couture. Nothing major, but a couple of things. But I do want to do the unboxing. Yes, Kiara Sky, sorry. And E-Nail Couture, but not enough things from E-Nail Couture. But Kiara Sky was the glow-in-the-darks, which I already gave you a few things there. I showed you these two things from Kiara Sky, but I will be showing you all of them shortly. But the glitter bell stuff I have are a lot. Now you see, I just made a total mistake. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I was supposed to put the pink on. So now I've got to take all this off, because I just realized, actually I should have kept that on. Ugh. Darn it. I just realized I made it boo-boo. Okay, let's try this again. I can put this back up. I was supposed to put a pink row. So I got the pink, the light, the dark, one of the darks. Now I'm going to put light again and then another dark, but I don't think I'll keep you guys on camera for that. Now these ones are smaller, therefore there are 6 stones or 5 stones rather than 4. Dum dum, dum dum. So here you go. You put that there. Duh. Flash cure. That's the word I was trying to say. And then put these back over here. Here we go. Now, you make sure these, when you do the line of the pink, you really have to make sure that they're really aligned well, because you can't put them close together like you do with the silver or the clear. it doesn't work. So kind of sort of like that. I think the pink is cute. So we kind of do this. And then I will, oh, whoops. And then I will flash cure that. Just like this. It's just so that they don't move while before I put it in the lamp. I don't know why, but the lamp or I had you on, what do you call it? Zoom, but your Zoom went down. So anyways, I'll put you back on Zoom in a minute. So now I'm flash curing it. Put you back on Zoom here. So just a sec. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so there you go. Now it's been cured. So there's a strip of pink, and there's another strip of pink. So they're different pinks. I'm going to keep at it, finish it up. I'm almost done. And you know, a lot of people are sensitive to resin, and I would be a little iffy about that. So what I would do here, I would use gel polish to put a coat on that. Yeah, that's what I would do, and then cure it so that there's no sensitivity to resin, because that can happen. I am extremely sensitive to resin. I would not want to risk that. So I would definitely put a coat of gel polish on that after I'm done, which I'm going to do. So I have to say something about countertop resin. Countertop, what do you call it? Stone coat resin. I'm not liking it. It has been 48 or 24 hours. This is very pliable. Not my best resins as far as I'm concerned. This is an art resin. Maybe their countertop resin is better. I don't know. I'm going to make a video with all the resins that I've used. I think that'll be very helpful. Now, artists till death swear with stone coat resin. Now, it's to each his preference, obviously. Personally, not good for jewelry. I don't think I would use it on my artwork either. Simply because, to me, I think your stuff would run. I think your artwork would run as well. That's my opinion. I'm not saying it does. I haven't tried it with my artwork. I'm, at this point, not liking it. And I also find that it doesn't give a clear look. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I didn't mix it well. But I made 3 pieces, and it's very pliable, and I don't like that. I would prefer it to be hard. Now, it feels like a rubber. I don't like that. Now, maybe it takes 48 hours. I don't know. I don't know. Let's wait and see. I did the one part to one part like normal. I don't know. I don't know. It could take 48 hours to 72 hours. Could be. So there you go. We'll see. Fully cured 7 days. I'm just reading it now. Yeah. Yeah. Maximum durability is 30 days before it cures completely. Well, this explains it. All right, then. I can't wait that long. No. Okay. That explains the reason. And it took a very long time. So working time with stone coat resin would be perfect for artwork, I suppose. However, not if you want to make your design and you don't want it to move, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know. I would have to try it on a design. I would be very skeptical. I mean, I've seen Artist Till Death's work and it's beautiful, but it must move. It's got to move, I'm sure. I wouldn't like that. I've got the perfect tabletop resin for that and it doesn't move. And that's what I like. Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah. Anyways, definitely not for jewelry. Definitely not for jewelry. Just letting you guys know. Okay. So I'm going to move on, finish this up, and I will show you guys the end result on this bracelet. Like I said, this is my first attempt. The in-between is not great. But other than that, it's pretty. I mean, for people, you know, who really can't afford a lot of bling, who just want to go out on the town and put something on that's shiny, it's worth it. Okay. And fun to make. Talk to you later. All right. Here it is. Not the greatest at all. Now, I knew this was going to happen. Here it comes. Bang. Yeah. I started off doing 4 here, 4 here. And then I kept going with 4 and then a slit, you know, 4, slit. Obviously, you need to really measure because this is what happened here. I got stuck at this area where I didn't count properly and I was stuck like this. Yeah. I had no choice. I had to do it this way. I could have kept on with 2 silver instead. But to be quite honest, it would have been way too many silver. Like, I could have put an extra silver in here and then, but what's going on here? Oh. Okay. But the, it's just my flash not long working anymore. Anyway, it would have been, the crystals were too large. So I had to put 2 small ones in there. Anyway, this is my prototype. Yeah. Obviously, I have to do a lot better job than this. But it's cute. I mean, you just hide that, you know? That's all you do. You hide it. So I'm going to put the resin, or, yeah, you just kind of hide that and you don't show it to anybody. People ask about it, you just say, it's my design. Yeah. You don't like it? You don't like my design? Oh well, that's too bad because I like it. Anyway, no, I most certainly wouldn't do that to a client. Absolutely not. So before I put the gel on, I will certainly wait till it cures more. So I'm going to let this cure, and then I'll put the gel coat in. Very much waste of shell, but I got a lot of more of those there. I can find more. I've got more I can crush and whatever. Anyway, that's the end of my bracelet. And yeah, not bad for my first attempt, I suppose. That's it for now, guys. Have yourselves a good one. Keep safe. And once I do this one, I will, with flowers, I hope I do a good job. We'll see how that goes. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye. Please subscribe. Bye. So I made this with that glow-in-the-dark pigment thing, and it's going to be hanging in my room over with my fan. It'll be a pulley for my fan. So I made kind of like flowers, little roses. I did not want to show you how I did them because I'm not the greatest at the flowers yet. But here it is. There you go. There you go. Until I get really good at it with making flowers and stuff, then I will show you guys how I'm doing it. I'm just not the greatest. At flowers yet. But it's pretty. It's not dark out, so I had to throw it under the lamp. So it's starting to fade yet right now. But yeah, little flowers and glow-in-the-dark stones. So yeah, and it's got a hole at the top. Where is it? Right here. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. And that's going to go, that's where the string is going to go. There you go. Cool, huh? And I'm going to hang that over my fan so that I can pull it at night and I can see it at night. So that's my little flowers. I'm not the greatest at it. That's why I'm not showing you guys yet how I'm doing it, because I need more practice. Okay. So that's that piece. I showed you my beautiful bracelet. And I'm making a smaller bracelet as well. And of course I showed you this guy. It's kind of dark right now. But here, this is what it looks like in the daytime. There you go. Not the most beautiful flowers in the world. That's why, you know, I don't want to show you like it's not great. I really need practice, like big time. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm not great. It's very tough to do, but I'm getting there. Okay. So I put a top coat on this because by the time you put your glue down and everything, it makes a disastrous mess. So you got to put a top coat on. and it just doesn't come off. So you've really got to put a top coat. It's too bad, but I did. And I put it over the stones, and it didn't matter because the stones still worked. So, yeah. I could have easily went in between with a fine tooth comb kind of deal, but this is my, it's for me. It's not for a client. I wanted to do it quickly. I'm tired of doing it. And I just wanted to see what it would look like. Like I said, this is not the greatest job. It's my first attempts. I'm not the greatest. I am just learning. But I think it's kind of cute. Okay. So I'm going to make one more bracelet. It's going to be this guy. It needs a lot of tweaking, a lot of filing. So I'm going to do that. And it's a bit much smaller bracelet. And I got to shave it all down, file it all down, and I'll get back to you. Okay, so it's taking me a long time to do, but I've filed it down, as you can see. And what I did here, it's pretty cool. I used black gel polish. First I used black gel polish. And then I'm trying to, hang on a sec. Okay, this might help. All right. So, okay, so I used black gel polish, and then I used interference pigment gold for my resin, from my resin stuff. So if you can see that, there still needs to be like a little bit of filing, as you can see, and I will do that after I put the stones on. So it's pretty neat. Maybe if I take off, hang on. Okay, so I took off so I put these stones on like this so far. And then what I will do is shave it down or file it down on the sides. And then I will put another clear coat. Oh, there's a piece of hair there. But anyway, it's really tough to do. It takes a very long time. But I like what that interference pigment does. It's really cool. Because it's white in the bottle. So here's the interference gold. Bling It. Pure mica and minerals, light in color with interference. Adds sparkle and chrome metal effects. So I added this to the clear gel. It's pretty neat. It's from www.colorart.com. That's where I bought it. And then I also used gold sparkle. Again, it's white. But once you put it on against a black color, or you put it on against a darker color with resin or with a gel, it becomes that color. It's really cool. I've got all kinds of colors, reds, blues, violets, but they're all white. And then once you put them up against a color, they come out the color they're supposed to be. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, so here are the stones. I'm using gold and then just the iridescent stones afterwards. But I use gold after the 5th row, just to put some gold in. But the sides, I won't put any stones because I do want to keep that pattern. I kind of like it. It's cool. So like I will still be straightening it out with a file, and then I'll use another clear coat of gel afterwards. So when I do straighten it out, it'll be around here so that I'm not touching the stones. But I will have to definitely take a brush to the stones afterwards to make sure I get all that powder out. But I also have cans of air, so I'm going to really blast it with cans of air, with a can of air, just to get all the, dirt, dust out of it. And so there you have it. Cute little bracelet. Oh. Like, don't forget, these are my first attempts. I'm not a pro at this at all. But it might turn out cute. We'll see. So once I'm done, I will show you the end result. Okay, I'll talk to you after. Alrighty, here it is. So this bracelet, it's not the greatest job. It took me an absolute eternity to make it. But it's cute. I don't think I like the rhinestones on it, but it will do. It's pretty. Not bad. I mean, it's for me. It's not for anybody else. It could use a little more tweaking, but it will do. It took a long, long time. So I will show you another. Oops. You're still running. Okay. So here it is. It's not focusing very well. So there you have it, guys. My bracelet. Yeah. We're done for today. I'll put the flash on and show you with a flash. And then I'll put some pictures on. But that's it for today. Oh my God, I've been doing this for a week now. So, on and off kind of deal. Crooked, like the rhinestones took a long time to put on, and it's not the best of jobs. And it's very tiny, so, but it will do. It will do. So I'll show you now with the flash. Hold on. Hang on a sec. There you go. Now the flash is on. Yeah, I should have chose a better rhinestone for it. I should have chose gold instead. Don't look at my fingers. I didn't do my nails yet. And I got my red iguana hand. I'm so excited. So the next video will be showing you guys my glitter bells and doing a set on either me or my red iguana. We'll see. Anyways, have yourselves a good one, people. Hope the coronavirus isn't driving you all crazy like it is me. Anyways, bye for now. Bye-bye.
1, 2, 3, come on!